Hello there. So, today I'm doing something for fun, mostly. Well, it is completely for fun. I am looking at an old video. This is back when I used to do intros. Now I'm having fun playing with virtual instruments and stuff, but I have unboxed products, and I'm trying to take more time with them and such, but I just thought it'd be fun to look at an old video. It's been about this is from 2015 when I started doing this more intentionally, let's say. And it's back when I used to have long intros, like this one. That was my very first video right there. Big keyboard. This is the one we're gonna watch.
And welcome. I am here in my room, studio, office, whatever it is. You know, in the process of getting things set up, I had to downsize some things, and so what I've been using to record is this little X key. And this is really nice. I used it on let's see, Remember Me, and I'm trying to remember if I did use it a little bit on Concepts, but
That was my first X key. This one is my second one, and it's wireless. That one was not wireless.
I use this on Remember Me for sure, and for all the songs on there. And for Concepts, it was a mixture of this and this, because I have an on-screen keyboard that allows me to play musical notes by typing that. So as a pianist, that 25 key controller, it's only 2 octaves, and the nice thing is it has everything. It has a sustain pedal. I don't know if you can see that. Sustain pedal, pitch bend up, pitch bend down.
Yeah, it's a really great...
and the octave, so you can switch where it is. But it's really awkward pressing that button sustain pedal instead of the one with my foot. So as a pianist, I needed something to where I could feel keys again, and our acoustic piano was out of tune, and I'd have to travel to borrow someone else's piano, and I did do that. I borrowed my piano teacher's keyboard. Actually went, but I had to drive to their house, and on the way back I wrecked my car. This here is the answer to...
Well, that escalated quickly. It is true, though. I did wreck on the way back.
To my piano problems, and just arrived today. So we're going to open it up and take a look. I may do a review of this. I'm not real good with reviews, actually. I should do more of them. Let's get started. So we have the trusty package opener. Come over here. And Sweetwater, where I order all my audio equipment, or nearly all of it, except for my Joe Meek microphones. Those have to be... I have to get those on eBay because hardly anyone sells Joe Meek anymore.
If I'm adding all this extra information that doesn't apply to the unboxing at all.
At least I don't see it very often. For whatever reason. Great microphones, though. Okay, now...
Great neck shot.
It's not really that huge, because Sweetwater is really great at packing stuff, so it's going to be overpacked. I know that, and I like that, because you don't have to worry then about... Yeah, so see what I mean? The bubble wrap is all rolled up like this. Okay. And we have a thank you message. This is just a bunch of stuff. Oh, here's my invoice. I'll take this over here. Message from Chuck Surak. Okay. Kind of taking a leap getting this because money is kind of tight. But I'm thankful for the 3 payments program. Okay.
So, yeah, I had no income at the time. No job. And So yeah, it was paying. I had a little bit of a, we'll call it a stipend, and so buying stuff was a little risky, but I did it, and it's over there, sitting back there in the corner. Is a nice back piece.
Here's the sustain pedal. That's what it is. Yes, because it's no good getting one of these without a sustain pedal. So M Audio. I like M Audio. I have an M Audio microphone. That was my first studio mic. Was an M Audio. And candy. They always give you sweets. We'll tuck those away. All right, now let's reach in here. I'm gonna have to move this box probably. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna get rid of the big box. Push it aside, I won't get rid of it. Okay, here it is, the M Audio Keystation 61. And it comes with Ableton Live Lite, which I already have. The 88 Ensemble.
Great piano, by the way.
I actually already have. Effortless control of your music software. 61 piano shape, velocity, semi-weighted keys. Okay, so these, and in contrast to the X key, which is kind of like a keyboard, to see the keys are very flat. This has actual keys, which I can, well, I mean, piano-shaped keys. Okay, so that was the back of the box. Let me actually look. Okay, compatible with Windows 7 and 8, so it should work with 10. I'm running 10 right now. We'll see. And it's pretty much plug and play. So here we have pitch bend and mod, which is always good to have on a controller. Some other buttons, DAW controls, and Mac and PC compatible, USB powered. It can also be powered with a separate power plug, which is sold separately. Okay.
A separate power plug sold separately. Okay.
So now I get to see how big this is in action. Real life. Seen pictures of it, looks pretty small. Okay, here's our USB cable. Ah, yes, excellent. This USB type. Can't remember if this is A or B. This is just like my audio interface. It looks pretty short though, so I'm hoping that it has enough length. Okay. This packet. Let's pull it out.
I think it's 6 feet long. Oh, no, it's not. About 4 feet long cord.
All right. Yes. Okay. We got a manual. Do not discard. Okay. Yes, here's the opening. I will say right now this feels pretty solid. It is plastic, but so is my 88 key thing. Okay, let's pull this out. Difference is the keys are plastic.
You take them to yourself?
No.
What?
Keys.
Yeah, YouTube videos, you talk to yourself a lot, but not really. So that was, I like that. We gotta hear that again.
Difference is the keys are plastic.
You take them to yourself?
No.
What?
Keys. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're not too light. Ooh, like the action on the pitch bender here.
Can I see that? What is that?
So,
Does it have anything to put on it?
what do you mean put on it? It doesn't have a music stand.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have a music stand.
Wait, hang on.
So this, I like how this it's not it's springy, but it's not cheap. It doesn't snap like my Yamaha did. And then here's the mod wheel, of course, and octave buttons and advanced, which you can push advanced and then touch the keys to change certain settings. I don't know if I'll ever use those.
I did end up using those when I accidentally changed the MIDI channel and couldn't play anything, so I had to go. Did I use advanced? It definitely used the octave up and down. I think advanced, a combination. I have another video on that to reset the whole thing, so I did use them.
And there's these navigation buttons. So I'm going to set it up and see how it does. One thing I forgot to show, supports on the back. And if we turn this around very carefully now, we have
Camera work.
we have our power, which I'm not using USB. It's USB powered. And we have MIDI out, so I can control some other things.
No.
We have our sustain,
Here.
and then we have an on-off switch. So now what we're going to do is we go to settings or preferences, options, preferences, or I could have hit Control P. And let's look at MIDI.
No, MIDI hardware.
Behavior.
MIDI
Totally
hardware.
not what I wanted there. Where should we go from here?
So this is why I screen record now, because you try to film the screen with a camera and it's all wobbly.
So now I've set this up before. Control surfaces. No, it's not a control surface.
MIDI
External-
hardware.
No. MIDI devices. There we go.
Oh yeah, devices.
Okay.
There you go.
There
Same
it is,
idea.
Keystation 61. So it's disabled. Let's enable it.
Zoom out.
Uh,
Yeah, this the bottom of the screen. So down here, this is MIDI output. So if you were to send MIDI to it, but because it has no sounds, there's not really any point in doing that. So you want to have it as MIDI input device.
enable input control for control messages. I'm just going to go ahead and check both of those because I want to see what... Okay. So... Oh, well, we're not going to hear anything yet. Apply. Okay. And my CME is not connected.
And sometimes you have to restart the... this is Reaper. Sometimes it has to be restarted to take effect. Oh, that's if you have it powered off, and then you power it on. Anyway.
So we're not going to hear from that. Let's try it.
Hey!
It works.
Right away. Look at that. So when you're first adding it, it seems, at least in 2015, it would right away work. But if I had it now plugged in and I tried to play and then it was turned off, turn it on, sometimes it requires a restart.
Here I have the piano.
Electric piano. My subwoofer is a keyboard stand.
I like the feel on the sustain pedal. It's nice and springy. Actually, I'm gonna need a stand or something because this is just sitting on top of my subwoofer. That'll do for now. Okay, let's try playing something.
Thinking.
Something's not... It doesn't seem as loud.
such a sad song, but the
Okay.
instrumental sounds good. The piano part. Oh, ragtime piano. I miss that sound. I probably still have it though. Man, I'm gonna knock that thing down off of the stand. Like attacking it.
Yep. Okay, now we'll function here the octave buttons, because that's the end right there. If you push down here,
Yeah.
you see, and you can always tell when it's right where it should be when both lights are on. So you can, oh, you can't go there. Okay.
Relevant.
All right, so it even tells you where you can't go. That's nice of it. All right, I'm gonna play around with this some more.
Okay, yeah, so that was my first review ever of music tech. I still have it. You can see it. You can see it behind me there in the background. It makes for a nice back piece. And I still have this sustain pedal. I have yet to take the plastic off of it. And I don't think I ever will. I'm just going to leave that plastic cover on there. And continue to use it that way. So, yeah, first review. I like to think I've improved a little bit. Definitely the sound that stood out to me is very noisy. I was recording with a point and shoot camera, not unlike this one. Actually, that one with this one is better than the one I was recording with, but point and shoot camera like this, and the audio for the microphone is from the camera. So now, of course, I have microphones, and I do more screen recording when I'm doing screenshots to avoid that weird look when you're videoing your screen and stuff. So that was just a fun little trip down memory lane for me, and we'll be doing more. I might just do more of these just for fun in between the other stuff, so stay tuned.